Hello, happy Wednesday. This is Wednesday Coffee with me, Pastor Justin. It is Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. I am far less cold than I was when I did this last week, and it's good to be home with you. I am standing over here today at the junction of our beautiful gathering area and our beautiful library because I realized something this morning that hadn't occurred to me. Right, we are in the 40 days of Lent right now, and I was meditating a little bit this morning on that number and all its biblical significance. And I realized something that I don't know why I hadn't thought of before, but 2026 is the 40-year anniversary of the construction of this facility. And I thought that was pretty neat. And so I'm over here today because there's a piece over here that's very special to me that I want to show you. Actually, there's two pieces over here that are very special, including this one. This is a bust of Dr. Rogers Coleman, made by our esteemed Dr. Scott Myers. Maybe I'll do a devotional on that at some point as well. But right across here from that bust of Doc is another piece that's very special to me. So this amazing piece here is an almost to scale macrame map of our facility, lovingly made by Pat Pritchard several years ago. Pat also made all the macrame table decorations that we have here at FCC. And I wanted to show you this and kind of walk you through it because it's a great way of talking about the history of this facility. So you'll see over here, actually, this is a picture of our original church facility. I think this was built in the 1890s, stood for over a century at the intersection of Houston and Pearl, actually about a half block south of Pearl Street on the west side of Houston over there, just off the square. Now that building still exists. It was moved to the intersection of Brazos and Bridge. And it's still used. It's owned by the city of Granbury now and still used for several things. Hey, look at this. Look what's going on over here. We have two of our most faithful fellas bringing in food for La Reunion. That's a pretty good collection there, fellas. There's Ray. There's Rich. Two R's, equally faithful. Thanks, fellas. All right, so over here again. Yeah, that building still exists, used for all kinds of things over there, owned by the city of Granbury. Now here, zoom back out, you can see this facility. There's a lot going on with this thing. It's a more significant facility than you might realize from Highway 377 out there. 36 HVAC units it takes to power this thing. So you know there's a lot going on. This building was built in three parts. We were given this land out here in the mid-'80s. And in 1986, we built the original section of this building, which is this one right here. That was all that we had, was this building right here. So this is where the sanctuary is right now. Here is the west entrance, right? And then everything else was back here. This is now, the downstairs here is the nursery. Upstairs is storage and some technology spaces up there. But that was the entire facility. The education wing was upstairs. We had a kitchen and kind of gathering area here at the back. And so you can see that this right here would have been the original back corner of the facility. We would have been standing outside right here. And as a matter of fact, you notice that there's a stained glass window here. You might have asked yourself, if you've been in this building lately, why that's there, because the light doesn't show through it very prominently now, but that was an exterior window. You can even see, and I love this, some of the original upsplash there from dirt on the side of the building when that was an exterior stone wall right there, okay? So that was the original facility built in 1986. In 1996, we added everything over here, okay, including the gym. So the gym is right behind this wall. And of course, when this was built, this also would have been an exterior wall. So we added what's now the gathering area right there, okay? The courtyard beyond that, which you can see across the way there through those doors. The choir room is on the other side of that. Children's education. This is now used for all kinds of things back there, including children's ed. We have the Pathfinder kids room. And then the new kitchen right in here, and then of course the gym, along with what we call the Tractor Supply side entrance over there. That was all built in 1996. Then in 2006, we added everything back here. So this is where I'm standing right now, okay? This is the library. And then back here we have the adult and youth education wing. This would be the office wing over here. So we built that. We're overdue, I guess. We did 86, 96, 2006. We haven't added on since then. I don't know, maybe we're due for some facility upgrades pretty soon here. But I thought you might enjoy just kind of getting a sense of how this building took shape over the years. Now, of course, we know that the building is not the church, right? We are the church. But I also am someone who believes in the power of sacred space, right? And it's not that God is any more present in one space than another space, but there is a long tradition, a biblical tradition. We've seen this continue throughout history of God setting spaces apart that are special, spaces where we tend to the presence of the Spirit in our midst. And this has always been one of those spaces for me. All right, just a couple reminders for you before I close today. You did see Ray and Rich over here bringing food. Just a reminder that this is Pack the Pantry week, and we will be taking this food out tomorrow to La Reunion. So if you still have a chance today, if you see this video and have a chance and have non-perishables that you could bring by, we would very much appreciate that. We will be gathered on Saturday right here in this space for session 2 of our Living Well, Leaving Well series. We're going to be blessed to have Marjo Barnhart, who's a local attorney, coming to talk with us about legal issues related to end-of-life stuff. So come and check that out. You do not have to have attended session 1 to be part of session 2. This Sunday, we'll have Bobby Hawley, my friend from Christian Church Foundation, coming to join us for worship and talk to us a little bit about his perspectives on stewardship. Bobby's an amazing guy, one of my favorite people in the Disciples of Christ. So come and get to know him on Sunday. I would also let you know here, let me pop in here real quick, because in here we have another pretty cool group beginning to gather. This is Nancy Wooster and our amazing Tai Chi people. Show us a move, Nancy.
Okay.
Are they running away because they don't want to be in the video? Oh my goodness.
Tai Chi is a wonderful practice to add to your spiritual practice.
Yes.
Gathering the Chi, gathering the light of God.
Amen. Amen. And this group has been, you started this just a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, this is just our second time.
Just the second time, and this happens.
Because they don't want to be in the video.
Yeah, they'll come back. We'll get it back.
Nobody here.
Right. No, they will be here in a bit, and this happens Wednesdays at
10 o'clock.
Wednesdays at 10 o'clock. Come check it out. I've heard people say it's amazing. I mean, from a health perspective, from a spiritual perspective, all of that. So thank you for leading. It's a great thing to add to your practice. Come join Nancy next week at 10 o'clock. All right, friends. Hey, there's another one of my good friends. How are you? Say hello.
Good. Hello.
Good to see you, Vicki. All right. Well, friends, I hope that you have a great Wednesday today. May God bless you, and I hope to see you soon.